terrible for the mind, because it's a challenge to everything that the mind has an opinion about. It's terrible for this mind here. I'm just as opinionated and prejudiced as anybody else in this room, I'm quite sure. It's no easier for my mind than for anybody else's. Because it goes beyond all our likes and dislikes, all our prejudices, all our opinions. They're all just shown to be, they're just mist in the air. It's a terrible challenge to the minds. I'll leave you to come up with the awkward questions if you want to, and I was just going to give some examples of the kind of awkward questions the mind comes up with, and then I thought, well no, why should I put myself voluntarily in difficulty like that? We'll wait and see whether you want to come up with some of those awkward questions, but I'm sure that some of you sitting there know what they are. The mind can argue very, very strongly against this. I mean, let's just take one thing. Let's take this a little bit further, and then I'll stop talking and we'll have some discussion, or we'll have some silence. But I've said that this is seeing emptiness. Seeing liberation, seeing oneness is seeing emptiness. It's seeing that everything is an appearance that comes out of emptiness and falls back into emptiness. But as I've said many times before, as other people have said many times before, that emptiness is a full emptiness. Well, there's already a paradox which is terrible for the mind to wrestle with. It's also a full emptiness. I'm sure you've heard this description before. It's a full emptiness. What's it full of? It's full of love. What does everything arise from? Nothing. Nothing. As the Buddhists say, it's all empty. This is empty phenomena rolling by, as some Buddhists say. This is just empty phenomena. This is empty. That's empty. And this is empty. Oh, by the way, that emptiness is full. What? What did he just say? What did I just read? How can that be? I can't explain it. Sorry, it's a paradox. Oh well, go on then. What's it full of? Is it full of cheese? Is it full of puppies? That would be nice if it was full of puppies. I like puppies. What's it full of? Is it full of donuts? No, it's full of love. This is love. This is the outpouring of love. Out of nothing pours love, creating this. This is unconditional love. This is what the mystics have always said. What is a mystic? My definition of a mystic is someone that sees that there is ultimately only unconditional love. This is what the mystics have said throughout the ages.
Whatever the hell that is.
They've said this, and then usually one by one they've been executed by the church for saying it. It's not a message the church has historically been happy with. So the mystic arises, the mystic says all is one and the nature of everything is love, and then they're executed. Mindset of how can this all be love? It's ridiculous. Look at the world. Look at the state of the world. How can that be love? To which whoever's sitting in the seat here can only reply, well, I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. I can't explain it. My mind doesn't like it. If your mind doesn't like it, my mind doesn't like it anymore. But That's what's seen. All I can say, I mean, I kind of feel quite helpless here because all I can do really is sit here and assert that when separation is seen through, that's what's seen. I can't prove it, I can't argue it logically, I can't justify it in any way whatsoever. All I can do is sit here and assert it. And assert that if separation is seen through, that's what will be seen. In awakening, what is seen is that everything is empty. And in liberation, what is seen is that everything is full. So in awakening, it's seen there is only emptiness. In liberation, it's seen that that emptiness is full. What's it full of? It's full of love. What is the nature of that love? It's unconditional. If it wasn't unconditional, it couldn't be oneness. Because again, if it wasn't unconditional, it would be excluding something. That's what the mind wants us to do. See, we think we want unconditional love. We don't want unconditional love. Unconditional love's terrifying. We want conditional love. Because with conditional love, I am allowed to exclude all the things I don't like. That's not love, because I don't like it. This stuff over here is love, because this is all the stuff I like. And that stuff over there is not love, because that's all the stuff I don't like. That's what the mind wants. And the mind can have no conception of unconditional love. Because it embraces it all, including that which the mind most detests. Deliberately using a very strong word. All of that becomes irrelevant. Everything the mind thinks, everything the mind likes, it just becomes irrelevant when it's seen that everything comes out of nothing, and the nature of that nothing is love. It's mind-blowing, kind of literally mind-blowing. I mean, it's metaphorically mind-blowing, but it's also literally mind-blowing, because what the mind is literally blowing, because when that's seen, it's seen that there literally is no mind. You know, up to that point, not necessarily for everybody, but most of us up to that point, it's felt and believed that there is a mind. There's something in here which has a kind of solidity about it, which is thinking these thoughts, giving rise to these words, feeling the feelings. And when this is seen, the mind is literally blown, not just metaphorically blown, because it's seen that there is no mind. There is nothing solid there, there's no core there, there's no centre there. There is, if you like, simply a process. It's just a process, a flow, if you like. A river, somebody this afternoon we were talking, and someone used the metaphor of a river. It's just a river flowing, a river of thought, a river of feeling, a river of perception, ever changing. And so seeing this literally blows your mind.